like, share, subscribe. Do what you got to do. Help keep this page alive.
We're gonna get into this story real quick. I just want y'all to know that it's not gonna be visual, it's just gonna be audio. I know y'all get tired of looking at me, and I get tired of having y'all look at me. So we just gonna do audio. Y'all can drive, clean your house, do whatever while you listen to this story. Keyword story. Everything in the story is not real. Until then, ball. Believe and live life. I love y'all, Tech Nation. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Feel free to leave comments, share this video, subscribe if you're not subscribed to it, show your friends and family because we're trying to go up with this. Enjoy the video. Peace out, y'all.
What's up, Tay Nation? First off, I want to thank everybody for taking the time to tune in. Second off, I want to introduce you to episode 2. Thirdly, I would like to say that this episode won't be too long. Everyone's just been asking me what's going to happen next, what's going on. So I'm just going to give you guys a little snippet in episode 2. In episode 3, we're going to really take a deep dive. I'm going to introduce you guys to a couple of characters in this episode, and then we're just going to keep it like that, short, sweet. And I would like you guys to like, subscribe, and please comment on these videos to let me know what you're thinking or what you think may happen next. All right, so a couple of weeks go by, actually an entire month goes by. It's March 32nd at this point, and I take a trip out of town to my home away from home. Remember February 31st on that stormy Friday, and we went to the movie theaters? Well, flash forward to now. Ironically, we're at a movie theater again, and I'm having a little bit of PTSD. I can't even sit and watch the whole movie because I'm thinking about what happened just a month ago. So I politely excused myself from my date. I went on a nice little date down there. I said, you know what? Let's do something else. We can't really communicate, talk to each other. We can't feel each other out in here anyway. This was a bad idea. Yeah, I know I already paid for it. Forget it. Let's go do something more for it. So we ended up going to the zoo, walking through the zoo, talking, getting to know each other while we looking at the animals. And I didn't know she loves animals. So I got lucky that day. But I get a phone call. It's the actual U.S. Marshal. And I'm like, how did you get my number? Well, remember I was being investigated back in February, or questioned, I should say, and they got my phone number. And now it comes to my attention. The marshal tells me that I am now under federal investigation. And I ask, what am I under federal investigation for? The murder of Sandra. Wow. Sandra's gone. At this point, I don't know what happened, but I continue on my date. She can tell something's wrong. And I just say, I just got a bad phone. It's just bad news at work. I don't really want to talk about it. So she's probably think I'm getting fired or something. You know what I mean? So we finish on our date at the zoo. We go out to eat. I drop her off. Um, and she can sense something is wrong with me. So she doesn't want to get out of the car. So she kicks it with me for the rest of the day. We gone. I run a couple of errands, and she comes back to my house. We chill. We have fun, A couple hours go by. I get a knock at the door. It's the U.S. Marshals. I'm under arrest. I can't believe it. I'm under arrest. And me being, not thinking I should have just ditched this girl and called my lawyer as soon as I possibly could, I didn't. I dwelled on it. And I just kept on having a good time. You know what I mean? And now I'm under arrest. So in episode 3, I'll tell you what happened. What happened when they arrested me? The questions they asked me. How did Sandra die? And her stepdad. And I will tell you guys right now, we found out the name of her stepdad. Her stepdad name is Hog. Hog. And the other guy that was in on everything, his name's Frankie. And I'm going to tell you how I found out about Frankie, because it ain't cool. The way I found out about Frankie is an evil man. Frankie is a man that would strike fear into Satan himself. Anyways, we'll get back to this video or this episode or this story or whatever you want to call it, this story. We'll get back to the story in episode 3. I thank you guys for taking the time to listen. Things are about to get real wild. And until I release episode 3, I want you guys to do one thing for me. I want y'all to ball, baby. I want you to believe and live life. Tay Nation, I love you. Thank you so much. Peace out.